I've never been a fan of sports and gambling being together, but here we are. We've had some massive news drop coming out of the NBA, and we got to talk about it. Brandon OIAS, host of Outsider Information. First things first, right? We've got a lot of information coming in. Everyone's entitled to due process, and nobody is been labeled as guilty. So we still got to go through that process. That being said, a lot of what we have seen in the past, the more recent past with gambling and what we were seeing now, it was going to happen, right? And with Chauncey Billup, Terry Rozier, they are not the same case. They are being labeled as connected in the sense that they have similar ties to the source of it. Regardless, it's an awful situation. And sports betting, to me, is one of the most dangerous things we have enabled in society, modern society, because it takes the one thing that people value the most, which is money, gives you a chance to make a ton of it, when the reality is you're likely going to lose most, if not all of it. We can debate the semantics of all that and whether or not it has a place, but when it was contained in Vegas, it's people still had problems, but it wasn't this, right? By mainlining it into everybody's vision view, you can place bets in real time at games. It's all on our phones. For the longest time, especially after Pete Rose, the MLB said, we're not touching it. The NBA never really wanted it. The NFL went on record, Goodell, back in the mid-2000s about, nope, we're never going to touch this. And then a chance to make a ton of money for the owners came in, and, well, you give yourself a little bit of a pass. Look at where it is getting us. We have people, and look at the human impact. Gambling addiction, my God, one of the worst when you look at how addictions function out there. And now we've had players get suspended in the NFL. We've had players get indefinitely suspended in the NBA. And we get to today, the season tips off this week, and a head coach is being wrapped up in some gambling issue. A player who was plucked out of a hotel this morning after the Heat played last night for potentially something that happened a couple years back. It's only going to get worse. I mean, we see college athletes being threatened for not performing well enough so that people can cash in on their bets. Like, this isn't good. And because we've allowed it, there's really no way to rein it back short of completely outlawing it, which honestly I would be in favor for. So bad, selfish on Chauncey Billups' part to be embroiled in anything like this when you're the head coach. But here we are, and we now have to live with it. So pay attention. If anything new pops up, I will do my best to share it. Like, subscribe, engage. We will see you next time.